Oh, you disabled participant screen sharing.
I did no such thing.
Who, me? Never.
Welcome to Copy and Paste.
Okay. Emma, want to give us an introduction?
Like, hi, welcome back. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure you meant like
Okay.
hi, welcome back to the content. Okay. Okay, go. Hi, welcome back to Copy and Paste 2021. Welcome.
First episode of 2021. Woo!
Get what was
Our
it?
second
Get
episode
Get
of
amped.
Education.
Get amped.
Oh. Yeah, anyways.
This is our second episode.
This is our second episode.
Oh, awkward.
But the first
To be fair, we filmed
so it's okay.
2020. So yeah, first filming of 2021.
Woo. Get amped.
Yeah. Julie, want to explain what's on the screen right now?
Yeah, so currently I'm scrolling through kind of a visual of Jeff Bezos's wealth. So I started scrolling at the beginning, like when we started recording the episode, and I'll be scrolling through for the entire episode. So feel free to watch. I'll be scrolling for a while. I don't even know if I'll be finished scrolling by the time the episode is done. But yeah, you can watch and see just how wealthy these people are. Because that's what we'll be talking about today. Rich people. Elon Musk, to be exact.
So the idea for this episode actually came about when we realized that Elon Musk actually is richer than Jeff Bezos now and takes the throne for richest person in the world. I should say man, richest man person in the world. So let's start with what we have written down in our notes. Emma, I think you and Julie know a little bit about the first point, so why don't you guys start us off?
Okay. I can go if you're busy over there scrolling away.
Go for it.
So, obviously, being the richest person in the world, it's like, how do they even become so rich? How does that even happen? Like, as a person in a modern day normal family, I guess, of middle class, how do we even start to quantify someone can be the richest person in the world? What does that mean to us? Well, after some due research, people get rich not only from their liquid assets, so we're talking about cash, and the money that they have in their bank account. They're also the richest person because of their, I don't know what's the word for it, all their other assets. So we're talking about their stocks, their property, their company's net worth, things like that. And through those assets and their value, that's how they accumulate to become a quote rich person. Or they're rich from their family. I forget how to phrase this one.
I think it's kind of
generational
like
wealth.
Generational
wealth.
Yeah.
Inheritance.
Right. Or you're just some entrepreneur that struck out and got lucky, and now you're a rich person. So I guess for Elon Musk, in his case, he is the single most shareholder person for Tesla. So that means if Tesla's doing well, he is doing literally so much better. A couple of other points that we had is people become rich. If you're, for example, in the middle class looking to get rich, it's obviously a lot harder than people who, as we said before, inherited wealth or struck out as lucky or just happened to become a large shareholder for a big company. From a middle class standpoint, we're talking about becoming rich means multiple income flows, trying to learn how to invest and oh wait, I forget what this inspirational one was meant to be. I don't know.
Oh, like the wake up early in the mornings at 5 a.m., go for a run, like think about gratitude. Like, those articles that are like 5 behaviors of a billionaire that you should adopt into your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
And
right.
people just immediately think, like, if you adopt it, like, that's it, you're good. You're like gonna be the
Rich.
next like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, they're just feeding you bullshit, making you think it's your daily habits that is like causing you to not somehow be a rich person. But it's like, no, you just don't exploit people.
Yeah. So basically, for someone from middle class or lower middle class or from the lower class, that is what's being fed to us of how people become rich. But in the reality, it's obviously more behind the curtain than just multiple income flows, striking out lucky with investing, and thinking because you shower in cold water for 30 minutes straight is going to make you rich. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
We looked into like the wealth of the 400 richest Americans, and they can actually buy every single country in the entire world in terms of like GDP. They can purchase every single country in the whole world, except for these three countries being Japan, China, and the US. So any other country, they can buy it. That's just how rich they are.
Yeah,
That's
like,
just a
gonna
fun fact.
specify like individually though. Like, they can't buy all the countries at once, but they can afford
Yeah.
to, like, because their wealth is greater than the GDP of each of those countries, which is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on, Emma.
So, I just wanted to check. So we haven't even hit $100 million yet, and we've gone through basically so much of our script already. FYI for listeners, this is how rich.
This is how
Yeah.
rich they are.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, we've hit 100 mil. Nice. The annual pay of an Amazon warehouse worker is literally a dot on the screen
Yep.
for a whole year.
Annual
Yeah.
pay. Oh my god.
They're a dot. Anyways, so now that Elon Musk is named the richest person in the world, well, okay, like how rich is he? $20 billion.
So actually, he has $200 billion like wealth, but in his bank account, like his fortune, like his, I guess, on hand cash, because you can't, like, even though he's worth $200 billion, he doesn't have $200 billion. He's just worth that much. Like, he has to liquefy those assets in order for it to be considered his like cash or whatever. So his actual cash is still a lot of money. His actual cash, so like whatever he has in his bank account, I'm guessing is what it is $20 billion.
Oh, right.
So that's still like, that's only like 1% of his wealth, and it's still so much money. It's still more than almost any person will make in their lifetime.
Yeah. Oh my god, wait, Emma, we're at 100. Is that 100 billion? We're at
Oh, it's 100 billion.
Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. I thought that was a
Yeah.
decimal.
No.
No.
100 billion. So we're halfway through his Jeff Bezos's wealth.
And he's only the second
just a
richest.
few.
Yeah, he's only the second richest.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think their difference is $1 billion last I checked.
I see.
Only a couple billion.
Nothing crazy.
Only a couple
Nothing
billion.
big. I'm with you.
That's literally like $1 for them. They're like, $1 billion, eh.
So, okay, so what just passed on the screen, it showed that the annual cost for all, I think it was cancer patients like that need chemotherapy. I don't know if I kind of just glanced at it when it was done, but it was like $9 billion, I think. So I don't know if this is on a script, but moving on to the point, they're so rich and they don't do anything with their money. Like, they could pay for all of chemo for all these cancer patients, and they don't. Like, what are they doing? They could end world hunger. They could end poverty. Like, what are they doing with all this money?
Just fun facts from the link that we have on our script.
We'll add all this in the description, by the way.
Yes, for those of you listening and not actually watching the screen.
What's happening?
But all the money Oh my god, did your screen freeze?
Sorry, my keyboard
Okay.
died.
Oh, that's okay.
Perfect timing. These
You
people may see
literally used
themselves
up.
as fabulously rich, but often oppose policies aimed at reducing inequality. How fitting.
Yeah.
Wow. So Jeff Bezos earned $13 billion in a single day, and Jillian just mentioned we only need 9 billion to pay for all chemotherapy in the United States. So that's just that's a little bit of perspective for you there.
Goodness.
In an average lifetime, a doctor earned $6.7 million in their whole life.
A doctor, like
Earnings
that's
of a lawyer.
that's like a well-established
Yep.
profession, and they only get $6.7 million, and they're considered rich. So like Elon Musk,
Yeah.
like oh
Their
my
whole
god.
life. Lawyers make around $4 million, and I'm talking like corporate lawyers in New York City, Chicago, like those lawyers.
Mhm. So again, another well-established profession.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
The lawyers off Suits.
Crazy.
Yeah. What's his name? Harvey and Mike.
Yeah. Harvey isn't even like Harvey is basically us. Like he's closer to our wealth than he'll ever be to Jeff Bezos.
To Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, yeah.
Now that's some
Yep.
real perspective.
That is perspective.
Yep.
Wow.
I
Do
don't
you
know if
guys watch
have seen
Suits?
the
Like, do you see his
tweet.
house?
Yeah, his like New York penthouse.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like Jeff could buy like 100 of those buildings and he'd still be balling.
Yeah,
And he'd
like,
still be rich. It's like nothing to him.
yeah.
Oh my god. And just in the last fun fact we have on here, the average human, all the money you will ever need in your entire life, from the day you are born to the day you die, is only around $1.7 million.
Nice.
So that's nothing, pretty much, is what we're saying. It's enough,
It's a
though. See,
lot
that's the
for
thing.
like us.
Yeah. The thing is, like, that's
Like it sustains our whole life.
exactly. If that's all
Yeah, sorry,
an
sorry.
average person, no, it's okay. Like, yeah, what for me to sing, that's a lot. Like, if that's all the average person needs in their entire life to like live out their lives, and Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk have, like, I don't even know them. Like, how many times that do they have? Like, so many. Like, they could like own like a million people and like give them like that much money. Like, I don't know, like they could just do so much with it. And they don't. Like, they don't need all this money, you know?
Yeah, and we were talking about this before too, but do they? Oh my God, look at the notification that just popped up on your screen.
What? This webpage is
This
using
webpage is
significant
using
energy.
significant energy.
That's okay. We'll close that.
No, like, so your MacBook cannot handle how much scrolling you're
Yeah.
doing to showcase his wealth. Like, your MacBook, which runs code.
Which
your
runs code in
MacBook,
impeccable time, might I add. It's actually really fast.
like you're basically a developer, and your Mac is tired from scrolling through Jeff's wealth.
Don't gas me too much, Famita. I'm not a developer. But yeah, it's true.
Basically,
Oh my god, wait. Okay, so we just finished Jeff Bezos' wealth. And it took us, I don't even know how long we've been recording, but it took us that long at this speed to get through Jeff Bezos' wealth.
Whoa. Oh, hey, 400 people.
Yeah, here's the 400 richest Americans now. Now, this is what we'll be
who
looking
can
at.
buy countries.
Who can buy every country in the world except for Japan, China, and the US. So, yeah.
Yep. No big deal. One more fun fact is the 500 richest people in the world gained $1.8 trillion to their combined net worth in just the last year.
Trillion.
Oh, yeah. During the pandemic, in the middle of a pandemonium,
So
they made money.
Yeah, so when everyone else was just going downhill, everyone, companies, everything
Dying,
going downhill,
losing
dying,
jobs.
losing jobs. These people were profiting off of it. They're getting richer. $1.8 trillion. Like, I can't even picture what $1.8 trillion looks like. I mean, I
We
guess
will
that's
soon
what
enough.
this
We're
visual is
scrolling.
for. We're almost no,
Yeah.
not really.
But look at how long it took us to reach 200 billion. So I can't imagine 1.8 trillion dollars, $3.5 trillion dollars.
Yeah, this is going to be on for a while. I don't know if you guys can see, but at the bottom there's like a scroll bar. Like, we have that whole web page still, and like it took us that long just to get to there. So it's a large amount.
Yeah, so shout out to whoever developed this on GitHub. Thank you so much.
Thank you
We'll
so
put
much.
the
We'll
link
link
in our
it.
bio.
Exactly.
Oh my God. So basically, they can save America, but they just choose not to.
Oh, they could save the world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see American debt. I don't think we searched that up yet. Okay, never mind. Their national debt is $27 trillion.
Oh, okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, so let's just put that into perspective a little bit. So these people, they're earning gazillions of dollars, but their country is also gazillions of dollars in debt. So there's obviously some sort of imbalance here,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And I think we blame capitalism.
Oh, we sure do.
Always goes back to capitalism.
It really does. Emma, I want to talk about the Canadians.
Oh, right. The richest, let's see. So the richest Canadian, if you go and Google it, is this person named David Thompson and family. So David Thompson and family are a net worth of 39.5 billion US dollars.
And like, it just kind of like puts into perspective just how rich Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk are. Like, 39.5 billion, yes, it's a lot, but like, that's still nowhere close to their 200 billion.
That's what, 25% of Jeff Bezos's weight? Less than 25%
Yeah.
of Jeff Bezos's net worth.
And that's the richest Canadian. So that says something.
Yeah, and I think on the list, there was around 40 names, I think, or 50 names, but the lowest, or like not the lowest, the last name on the list was worth around $1.2 billion. And me and Jillian were at Hack the North
Oh, right.
last weekend, and the keynote speakers there, who were from America, were each worth $1.2 billion, and one of them was $2 billion.
Yeah.
So they're just like, these are everyday people in America who come to give presentations at a
Hack the North.
university
Yeah.
competition, who are richer than some of the richest Canadians.
Yeah.
So it's like, is this really that common in the US for just like everyone to have this, like, either you're top shit or you're like nothing?
Yeah, apparently it is that common. So we're reaching only 85 billion on the 400 richest Americans. We have a really long way to go.
Yeah, and I think we're almost done, like the fun facts.
We're
we
at
had
our
written
episode.
down.
Yeah.
So let's just talk about some of our thoughts on this.
Upset, deeply upset. Like, it doesn't even make sense, you know? Like, why are they, like...
So here's a thought. Okay, what just passed on the screen was an image of how much like percentage of the world doesn't have clean water.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just things like that that make me so mad because like they have the money to fix these problems, but they don't. That's what I'm upset about.
What can we do
Yeah.
with a third of this money?
I don't
Tell us.
know.
the
Let's
website.
find out.
Tell us.
Oh, there's that notif again. Let's get rid of you. Could give $10,000 to every American household. Like that's crazy. $10,000. Like you could buy with $10,000 a lot of stuff, like a car. I don't
Pay
know.
our semester's
Car, you could
tuition
send
for
a
us.
kid you can send a kid to college, like
Yeah.
No, that would literally pay off one whole semester for us and still have 2K and change.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. What could we do with 70% of this money? I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's
Tell
find
us.
out.
And it's not even like, okay, let's just say they were CEOs of their companies. Okay, wait, let's read some of these facts and then I'll finish my thought.
Here, I'll pause my scrolling.
Okay,
You could test every American for coronavirus. You could eradicate malaria. You could provide clean water and waste disposal to every human on Earth. Okay, reminder, that's $980 billion. Eliminate all federal taxes on households earning less than $80,000 for the next 4 years. And you could give $10,000 to every American household with only 70% of that money.
Wait, is that
You could
reminder
do
or
all of
remainder?
those things.
Oh, remainder. I thought that said reminder. Oh my god, the remainder is still $980 billion. Are you joking? And you could do all.
Oh my god.
I can't believe
So
that.
within the 70%, you'd still have. Oh, no. That's 30% of the remainder, right? Like the remainder is 30%.
Girl, I don't know.
I don't know.
You got the quick math right.
I don't know what's happening. Yeah.
Okay. The whole circle represents $3.5 trillion from my understanding. So that little remainder is the 30% that we haven't even used yet.
Uh-huh. I don't know. I thought the whole circle was only 70% of the 3.5 trillion. That wasn't even all of it. Or was it? Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a while since we did math.
No, I get what you mean. That's the 30%. Everything else is the 70%, and then the rest is the 30%. Got it. Oh boy.
So there's room for so much more.
There is room for so much more. You could test so many countries for coronavirus. Like that's just test every American for coronavirus. And like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure America has a pretty large population.
133 million, I think.
How do you just know that?
Yeah, no worries. Obviously. It's common sense. How do you not know that?
But yeah, like every other country, not every other country, but you could test so many more countries if that's all it costs to test every American. Like, I don't know. Maybe put more money into the vaccine, like research and development or something. I don't know.
Production. Like literally, just save the earth.
Just do something.
A suggestion.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my scrolling now.
Like, you could adopt every single American and give them a better life.
By inconveniencing just 400 people, the entire human race could advance to new something.
Unprecedented development.
Unprecedented development.
Literally. And all of them would still be billionaires afterwards. Like, are you joking?
Oh, and the fact I was gonna say before this is they have all of this wealth as in stocks and property, right? But what do they need with it? Like, what are you gonna do with like $100 billion in stock? Like
at this point, they're just flexing. They're just gonna go off now.
We get it.
Like, what is the point if it's not like liquefied? Like, what? Like, if it's not cash, then
yeah, it's
why
just
is it in
sitting there.
stocks? And why do you have so much
Like, they're
property
just
which you would never visit? Like,
they just like invest it so that it can get bigger, but like for what? Like, why do you need more money? And
and I don't know if you
I
guys heard
remember.
like how, yeah, go, Jillian.
No, you go ahead.
No, just like another fun fact. Mark Zuckerberg sued like how people in Hawaii, right, for his like property because they were like, oh, I don't even know the full story, but he just sued Hawaiians for living in Hawaii because he wanted to buy property there.
What the hell?
So, there's that.
Oh my
He was
gosh,
literally like,
remember?
let me buy this property, and he sued them because they wouldn't let him buy it.
Oh my god.
Remember when Elon Musk tried to sue the state of California for closing the Tesla factories during their initial lockdown?
You mentioned
During
that.
a worldwide pandemic.
Crazy. In the middle of a panorama.
Oh my god. Is it just like common for all rich people to be like assholes?
Greedy.
Like, is that a criteria you need to be like a billionaire?
I mean, a little bit, because if you had compassion,
That's true. You
hoard
wouldn't
that
be
much
there.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of is true, yeah. I remember we were talking about in our brainstorm session that there should be like a law or something that's like you
Yeah.
can't own over like a certain amount of money. You have to donate it or something, like use it for something. I don't know. They should do that. But
Should be a law.
who's gonna implement that? Like, even the government is corrupt. Like,
Actually, another fun fact. So the oldest dated democracy is like in ancient Greece times, right?
mhm.
The way they did it was also like you couldn't be richer than a certain point, and like the way their society worked was they would tax the rich, and then because the rich gave so much money to like society, that's what made them like cool. Well, not cool. What's the word? Like they gave them the status in society where everyone's like, oh my
Mm.
God, look, that person is rich because they pay so much in taxes, not because they actually own that much wealth.
Mm.
So, if the ancient Greece times can do it,
Can do it. Us with our
2020
modern
should do the same.
technology. Yeah. Yeah.
We like ran out of talking points and we didn't even get to the end or even the middle of their wealth. Like,
Yeah, so we're only at $169 billion. We haven't even gotten to the trillions. We're nowhere close to the trillion. So I'm just gonna quickly maybe grab the scroll wheel down here and just scroll through real quick. So we can see there's a trillion. Okay.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
2 trillion.
nice.
Okay.
And just look at how much of the bar Jillian's scrolling to get
I
to those
know.
numbers.
And there's 3 trillion. Okay. And we're coming on the end, and then finally that's it. Like, I had to scroll.
Like there's nothing else after that.
I had to scroll from like less than a third, I swear, of the page.
Like
Yeah.
70% of this webpage was just the richest Americans. Like the four, oh my God.
It's crazy. But yeah, so check out this website. Thank you to whoever made it. There's a lot of interesting facts on here that we didn't talk about.
Yeah.
So.
Hope this gives some
And this
perspective.
episode was just like Jeff and Elon.
Yeah.
So can't imagine the other 358 richest Americans.
398.
Oh. The way I didn't even catch myself for that. Oh my God.
You're doing so well on the math too for the longest
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh my God. See, this is what happens when you do calculus. You forget basic arithmetic.
It's okay. I got you on that. I can't take a percentage for the life of me, but 400 minus 2, I got you.
Oh God. This is why we work well as a team.
Exactly.
We fill in each other's weaker spots.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So,
Oh my god, so just
Hope this gives
yes,
you
Joanne.
some perspective on
Mhm.
what it is to be rich. Hope we inspired some interesting facts.
yeah, and if any of you are listening and you're a billionaire, do better. I don't know what else to tell you.
Hey Jeff,
Jeff,
could
I know
you
you're out
not
there.
be-
Elon.
Oh my god, we were gonna
I
call
know you're out
ourselves
there.
Jeff. but-
Oh my god! Fun fact: we actually wanted to call ourselves Jeff because of
Oh my
our
God,
names. I don't know if we've ever announced our names, but just know that our initials spell out Jeff.
I
Oh
know that
god.
one of the richest people have to be hearing this because one of them's got to own YouTube.
Very true. Who owns YouTube, actually? It's owned by
Google owns YouTube.
Who owns Google?
Ugh, I knew the name, but let's look him up. Like the person who founded Google now owns Alphabet, which is like the parent organization. Not too sure what Alphabet does. So the Google CEO is Sundar Pichai. I am butchering that name, and I am South Asian, so that's kind of sad. But the Google founder is also not listed on Google. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
I'm gonna go into
awkward.
their
Google me.
Wikipedia page. Oh, founder is Larry Page and Sergey Brin.
Well, Larry
You
and
people.
Sergey
You people, if you're listening, you know
do
what to
better.
do. And
You know
world
what to
hunger.
do. You know what to do, and it should be better.
Yeah, Larry, who's worth $78 billion.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Get amped. Do better.
Get amped. Exactly.
Like, they steal all our data, but at least they give us free information. What does Jeff do? He just steals our money.
He just steals our money. No, in return he gives us some products, like, I don't know.
Oh my god, Larry is like in our homes. Larry and Sergey are in our homes. Like I have a Google Home.
Oh, they are. It's true.
Yeah, like if I let you live in my home, the least you could do is make sure every single person has a roof over their head.
Yeah, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God damn it.
That's all for our bi-weekly rant.
Should I outro again?
Yes.
Hope this gives you guys some perspective on being rich and what it's like and the things that you can accomplish. All of our resources will be linked. And have a great day. That's
Have a great day. Come back in 2 weeks for our next episode.
For something else super interesting.
Thanks.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
I'm still so flabbergasted.
Yeah, honestly, how can I get over it?